Hello and welcome to my Neuron Writer review. In this Neuron Writer review, I'm going to take you through Neuron Writer and I'm going to show you how you can create an article or you can optimize an existing article right through Neuron Writer. Now, Neuron Writer is an amazing tool. So what it does is it will help you enhance your on-page SEO score, which will help you rank from Google. So it will actually take your competitors off of Google and it will analyze the web page that's showing up in Google, and it will take you and it will show you the most used words that they're using. And by taking those most used words and using them in your article, it will help your on-page SEO, which will help you rank even higher. Now, these are NLP driven keywords, and it will show you exactly how many keywords you need to use in your article. And I'll show you that here in just a second. But first, NeuronWriter is having an amazing sale. It's available right now on AppSumo as a lifetime deal. You pay once and that is it. Right now it is $59 on AppSumo. I don't know how long that's going to last, so please make sure you take advantage of that as quickly as possible. Could be gone tomorrow, so I'm not 100% sure, so make sure you take advantage of it today if this is something that you're interested in. But please make sure you watch the entire video before you make that determination. So with this, you will get, let's see, with one AppSumo code, you'll get lifetime access. You get 2 projects, up to 25 articles per month, 15,000 monthly AI credits. Yes, AI credits. So what this will do is this will take those NLP driven keywords and it can create blog articles for you directly through its AI content writer. It's absolutely amazing. I'll show you that here in just a second. Draft generator, content templates, and you can stack up to 3 codes with this as well. You can read this one as your leisure. I will link straight to this page down below in the description box. Make sure you check that out after you check out the video. So going to the Neuron Writer Dashboard, you'll see your projects, and this is a project that I've started, and I have a website called All Stretches, and I've gone ahead and started that. So projects shared with you by other people and shared with you, analysis shared with you. Of course, I don't have anything like that. I'm not in with anybody else. So I'm going to go ahead and click on my projects. If you don't have one yet, you can click on create new projects and you can create it. So I'm going to go ahead and create my project here. And these are past analysis that I've done, past articles that I've written with Neuron Writer. And I'm going to go ahead and create a new one. So I'm going to go to new analysis here at the top. And I would like to rank or content for can yoga build muscle? Okay, so this is what I want to rank for. Can yoga build muscle? Search engine, you can select the search engine that you want. Right now I'm going to select United States and Google.com. You can go anywhere in the world with this, by the way. So just select where you're at or where you want to rank in. And the language. These are languages that it supports, a whole bunch of languages here. So I'm going to select English. There's some advanced settings that you can put additional keywords in. I'm not going to do that. Or you can optimize an existing article by just putting the article URL in here. So I'm just going to click start, or you can create multiple analysis at once. I'm not going to do that. Click start, and it's going to go through its process of searching Google. So you're going to see where it says result over here on the right hand side of the screen. It's going to go and it says 10% right now, 18%. So sometimes it will take a little bit of time. It depends on what the load of the server is at the time, I'm assuming. So just give it a little bit of time, and it will email you when you're done, when it's done. As you can see, it didn't take very long at all. So it shows me a keyword difficulty of 7. So shouldn't be too difficult for me to rank for this with my website. So I'm going to go ahead and view the result. and this is the results that came up. So this is basically the competitors. So it automatically checks the first 10 results in Google, and if there's something that I don't like, I don't want it to put into the editor, then I can uncheck that, or I can check something down here that I don't want, or that I could check something down here that may not be checked that I would want to put in here. So like, does yoga build muscle? Does yoga build muscle? 6 poses to sculpt your body. 7 poses for muscle building. Does yoga build muscle? So we're just going to go ahead and leave it at this. Let's uncheck these. Well, we'll check this one. Okay. All right, so we'll check this one, and okay, so let's go ahead and click next. Now you don't have to make any changes to here if you don't want to. Just let the system, the software, do its thing, and click next. And then here we are in the editor. This is the content editor. This is where all the magic happens. This is really, really cool. So it's going to tell you your content score as you're going right here. So this is live. This will update as you're writing. So content score, right now I don't have anything in here, so my content score is going to be a 0. But as I start writing, as I put headings and put paragraphs and content in here, my content score is going to rise. So first thing I want to do is I want to go to the meta tab, and I'm going to create a title and a description for this. So what I can do is I can go ahead and put in a title. So and it tells me what keywords that I need or should use in the title in order to get a really good SEO article. So let's go ahead and do can yoga build muscle? Top yoga poses for weight control. Okay, so I've used all of those in here. I've used all 3 recommended keywords, and as you can see, my content score automatically rose to a 20 just by using the recommended keywords inside my title. So here's my description. So in this article, we will go over the reasons, go over if yoga can really build muscle, and will yoga be effective in controlling your weight through weight training? Okay, so in this article, we'll go over if yoga can really build muscle, and will yoga be effective in controlling your weight through weight training? Okay, so we've used all 3 recommended keywords in that, and we are now up to a 26. Now you can save at any time. Just hit the Save Changes button, and as you can see, it says content's been saved. So I save often just to make sure that, you never know what might happen. Your internet might go out or something like that. So I always save often. Okay, so now we're going to go back to the content, and here in the content it shows us how many characters we have, including spaces, how many H1s we have in the content, how many H2s we have in the content, how much bold is in the content, and how many images are in the content. So this will show you this negative 1371 means I should have somewhere around 1,371 words in my article in order for it to to be properly SEO optimized. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put an H1 tag in here, and I'm just going to copy my meta title, and I am going to paste this as a H1 tag. Oops. Okay, so I'm still trying to figure out how to use this Mac laptop that I just bought. Okay, so that took me up to a 34. So that took me from I think it was a 22 to a 34. And these are all the basic keywords that I should be using. So I should be using build muscle. I should be using I should be using that keyword anywhere between 4 and 11 times. Same thing with yoga pose, 2 to 6 times. Weight, 5 to 7 times. You get the picture. So as we scroll down, you see all of these keywords that you should be using. So now we got our title in here. We need to create an outline with H2 tags of what we need to be talking about in this article. So what we're going to need to do is we can let NeuronWriter help us. So we can go to ideas here, over here underneath your content score. Just click on ideas, and you can copy these H2 competitors H2 selections. And how does yoga build muscle? Which yoga poses build the most muscle? Which yoga poses should I do to get ripped? Can you build muscle by doing yoga? So let's go ahead. How does yoga build muscle? Let's go ahead and copy that, and we'll post that in there, and we'll make that an H2. Okay, so let's go ahead. Can you build muscle by doing yoga? Is yoga enough to build strength? Okay, we can do that as well, and we'll make that an H2. Okay, and as I'm doing this, you see my content score is going up just by adding some H2 tags. Can you build muscle with yoga? The conclusion, does yoga build muscle? Okay, so we can do a conclusion statement here. Does yoga really build muscle? All right, so H2 tag. Okay, so how does yoga build muscle? Yoga builds yoga for muscle building, benefits of building muscle through yoga. Okay, so we'll use that one. And just for the sake of time, we are going to just leave it at that. And H2. Okay, so that, just by adding our outline, has taken us to a 45 out of 100. And if we go back, we can go to any of these. We can go to questions to answer. And these are questions that it pulls from Google. And you can go through all these. You can copy each one of those, as many of them over as you want. So we're going to go back to our content terms and what we should be adding in here. So how does yoga build muscle? So what we're going to do here is we are going to go ahead and highlight this, and we can of course we can create our content ourselves. We can either create our content ourselves. If we have another AI content creator that's external, such as Jasper or something like that, by all means you can use that to help you create this content as well. But you can also use the included AI content writer that's going to automatically go through and help you to get the best content by using these content terms right here. And no other program that I know of can do that. So this is really, really cool, and this is why I like this so much. So we can do an AI start paragraph, an AI expand on the paragraph, or an AI rephrase the text using different words. So we can go and do how does yoga build muscle, and what we need to do is you would need to make sure that you highlight this so that pops up, and then let's do an AI start paragraph. So it's going to go ahead and pull up and start our paragraph, And it says yoga is a form of exercise that can help to build muscle. It does this by working the muscles in the body and improving flexibility. Yoga can also help to improve balance and posture, which can lead to better muscle development. So this is really good content. So I'm going to go ahead and use that content down here, and I'm going to go ahead and format it a little bit. So that took it, just adding that paragraph took it from a 45 to 49. So let's go ahead and do the same thing with these other ones. So let's go ahead and start paragraph on this. And just for sake of time, I'm just going to go ahead and do use text on all of them, just to show you how well this does by using just what it comes up with. Add some more spaces so we can see the box pops up. Okay. Okay, so those are start paragraphs. Now we can expand those paragraphs by hovering over each one and then click expand. Please select between 20 and 200 characters. Okay, must have had more than 200 characters in there. Use text. Okay, so it formatted this really funky, so let's go ahead and use normal text. And let's go expand on this. Okay, so what we can do here is we can take what we have. Let me try to expand this one here. Okay, so we have to change it up a little bit. Okay, so we can go through. So we've already made it 50 just by using the AI generated text. So what we can do is we can use this AI generated text as a starting point, and then we can go through and we can either change it up or we can write some more with it. Okay, so we can go through yoga practice. So yoga practice. Okay, we'll put that in there. Muscle growth. Let's see, where can I put muscle growth here? Muscle growth here. So you want to get as many basic ones as you can. Okay, muscle strength. Lift weights. Okay, this one here was one of our H2 tags that got formatted wrong. Okay. Okay, so you get the idea. So what you would need to do is you would need to go through and add whatever it's telling you to add over here on the right side and add it to the left side. You can also go through and add more H2 tags. You can add H3 tags. You can add content terms. You can add YouTube videos to this. So you would want to get it anywhere around anywhere close to 1100 and, well, I would need 1120 more words left to get, and I already have 251. So you would need to create a fairly decent sized article for this. So this is just the basics of how NeuronWriter works and how you can use NeuronWriter for your on-page SEO, which is an amazing tool. It gives you all the information that you need to put in your article to help it rank better. Now you're also going to need to put in backlinks to your articles as well. NeuronWriter alone can't do everything, but it will help you tremendously with your on-page SEO. So if you don't have a tool like this and you're looking for a tool like this, remember it's on AppSumo right now for $59. It's a lifetime deal. You won't have to pay ever again. You can stack these with up to 3 codes. So go ahead, check that out now. The link's in the description. Thanks for watching my NeuronWriter review, and I'll see you in the next video.